What's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lauren.
I literally forgot my name for a second.
My name is Lauren, welcome to my channel, and if you're not new, welcome back. If you are new, please stay and subscribe if you want. I post videos 3 days a week and I get interrupted by big trucks driving outside my window, so what's not to love? But anyways, thank you for clicking on this video, and you can already tell by the title, but I'm still going to introduce this video because it's kind of weird if I don't. So I'm going to be showing you an updated how I edited my Instagram pictures video 2019. I think I did one last year. I know I did one, but I think it was last year. But I know my editing style is a little bit different from that last video, so if you want to watch that one, I'll definitely link it down below. My style has changed, and yes, I am wearing a tube top. If I'm like this in parts of the video, don't think I'm nude. I'm not. I'm wearing a shirt, I promise. But yeah, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. I just post a lot of videos about videos. Oh my god, I cannot talk.
Need more coffee.
I post a lot of pictures about my life, and I update you a lot on there about my channel and stuff like that, so definitely go check that out. My username is just Lauryn, nothing too fancy or special. Let's just hop into the vid, am I right? Let me start my screen recording, and bam. Alright, here we are on my home page. My background I literally just found off of Google last night because it was super cute, so I decided to put it as my background. This is a lot of what's on my iPhone video. What am I doing? Okay, but I knew I'd get questions about it, so I'm just gonna tell you right now that it's from Google. Don't even know what I searched, I'm sorry. Okay, so first we're gonna go into my pics folder, and the main apps that I use are Facetune and Afterlight. I don't really use any of the other ones that much. Oh, I also use Lightroom. So first, I'm going to start off with Afterlight. I have 3 or 4 pictures that I'm going to be editing for you in this video, which are these 4. They're literally not even new pics. They're like old pics that I just found in my camera roll, but they're going to work. So I'm just going to start off with this one from Hawaii last year. So sad. So first, I'm going to go in with the filters, and my favorite filter that I've ever used is Woods. It's just in the original category, and I found this filter from Marla Faye. If you don't know who she is, I found her off of Instagram first, and she's like friends with Josie Jabs and stuff like that, so if you know who she is, you know who Marla is for sure. But her Instagram is literally my goals. I love the filters on her pictures, and she finally made a how I edit my Instagram pictures video and posted it on YouTube, and that's how I found this filter. So it just looks like this. It looks really good with pictures with a lot of blue and red. That's just how I like my pictures. So I'll just turn it up all the way to like 100, and I definitely go in and turn the brightness up. It depends on each picture, obviously, but for this one I'm going to do about 35. And then these are the 3 things that I always do. So I put the filter on first, I up the brightness or lower it, rarely, but I normally up it. So I upped it this time. And then the third thing, I go into the contrast and turn the contrast up as well. So that's for that. And then as you can see, it's already a huge difference. It just makes the colors a lot more like friendly and inviting, and I just love that. My camera's gonna die, hold on. Alright, sorry about that, but I am back. So then after that, the 4th thing I do on every picture is go to saturation, and I turn it up a little bit, just to make the colors brighter and prettier, I guess. And then I will go into the crop and just crop it to 810, which is like the Instagram crop. And I'll just crop it however looks good. It looks good like this because I'm centered, but I do want to get the whole aloha in there, so that's kind of a struggle. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, okay. So that's all I'll do in Afterlight, and then I will save it. And honestly, I think that's all I'm gonna do for this picture. It's already pretty bright as it is, and the whites are pretty white, so I'm not really gonna change anything in that. That's that picture. The next picture I'm gonna do is this one. This was like my first day at Point Loma last year, and Daniela, Janice, and I went and took some pics. So like I said before, I'm gonna go into Woods and turn it all the way up. I'm gonna go into my brightness, turn this up kind of a lot because this is a really dark picture, and then go into saturation, turn the contrast, sorry. Turn the contrast up and then go into saturation and turn that up as well. Just a little bit. The colors are already pretty bright, but I want to make them a little bit brighter. And then I'll go into crop and crop it 8:10 again. And do a little off center there. And there you have it for that pic. Sometimes afterwards I'll kind of change my mind and go in and do a little more. Like I'm going to turn the brightness up a little more on that one again and the contrast up. Every time I turn the brightness up, I also turn the contrast up. And every time I turn the brightness down, I most of the time always turn the contrast up as well. So every time I mess with the brightness, I mess with the contrast as well. It's kind of like a hand-in-hand deal there. I think that's all for that picture as well. So I'm going to save that. And then let's go in with the third pic. This one's just a little funnier. I just had to do it because like the lighting was really different than the other pictures in this one. So this was a little coffee date last school year with Danielle and Janice also. And here's me just looking a little sus. That's all. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite filter, woods. Again, what do you know? Turn it all the way up. What do I do next? Turn the brightness up a little bit, just like a little bit. And then I'll turn the contrast up as well. And then, okay, for this picture, since it's a little bit pinky slash orangey, I'm gonna go into selective saturation and find the reds. Oh man. Turn it down a little bit, find the pinks, turn it down a little bit, and then turn the oranges up a little bit. If you can see what that does, it just changes the pinky tones to more orangey tones, which is more natural on my skin. I think the lighting in this picture is just weird in general, so it's kind of hard. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it back down a little. And then, like I said, make sure you do the contrast as well. Yeah, there's that picture. And then I'm gonna go in with the last picture, which is this one that we took on our anniversary. We went to Oceanside and we just walked the pier and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go in with woods. I just love how it makes the blues turn like teal all the time. It's so pretty. And then I'm gonna turn the brightness down a little bit actually, because this picture is very bright. And then after I do my brightness, I'm just gonna turn the contrast up a little bit. And I don't think I need more saturation, but let's check just to be sure. All right, we'll turn it up a little bit just because it makes it a little bit prettier. So yeah, that's what I'll do with that one. Oh, I didn't crop the last one. My bad. Make this 8:10. I'll center myself and yeah, that's it for that one. So then after I do the edits and the filters on all my pictures, I will go in with Facetune. And I don't use this to Photoshop myself, guys. I only use it for the whitening tool and the details tool most of the time. And ignore those little mirror selfies I just took. So I'll go in here, use the whiten tool, zoom into any white that I have, and just kind of brighten it up a little bit. So here I'm brightening my sports bra, my shoes a little bit, the A, and sometimes I'll like I'm brightening the sky a little bit. You can't really tell right now, but you can tell once I show you the differences right here. So yeah, it just takes the blue out of my sports bra a little bit and makes it more white, as you can tell, and I just think it's really pretty. Let's just turn the waves a little bit whiter. And yeah, that's all for that pic. And then let's go in with our next picture. Get the whiten tool again. For this one, I'm gonna kind of whiten my eyes a little bit, just because they're a little dark. And I'm gonna whiten some of the sky that needs to be whitened, and then also some highlights on some of the white parts of the waves, because we want to highlight, oh, it's a dog, how cute. Highlight some of the waves, but not too much to take out the blue, just to make it a little bit wider and more noticeable. So yeah, that's good for that pic. And then for the next one, my little salty coffee pic. Gonna go in with whiten all the whites again, whiten my shirt, some parts of this plastic cup, sorry, some of the door in the background, the picture. Personally, I think whitening just does a lot more, like just making your pictures look so much better and more crisp and clean than just leaving them how they are. with more brown tones and stuff like that. So as you can already see, this picture looks a lot cleaner and more aesthetic because I am whitening things that look a little more brown, and it just does a lot with trying to like fix your feed and make your feed look a little bit better. So I'm also gonna whiten this brown wall over here. Don't go too overboard with the whitening. Like if things start to look blue and like ugly, don't make it as white. That's all I gotta say. Sometimes I am guilty of going a little overboard with this, but most of the time I know it looks good and I can kind of edit my pics off of what I know will look good. So yeah, I think that's good for this one. As you can see, I just took the browns out and made them a lot more white and pretty. So for the fourth picture, which is this one, again, just gonna go in with the whitening, whiten my shirt, whiten my shoes. I get a lot of questions about what types of shoes these are. I honestly don't know the exact name, but they are men's, which is why some of you might not be able to find them, but they're men's Adidas. Don't think they're NMDs, but someone said that they are, but I don't think they are because I just don't know. The clouds, I'm gonna edit the clouds so they don't look too sad. Just make them white. And then also, as you can see, I kind of made the sky too white, so I'm gonna go in with the erase and make sure to get the color back in the sky because we want that pretty blue sky, guys. We don't want a gray sky. And also the water as well. Yeah. As you can see, this picture just looks so much brighter and prettier because I whitened certain things, which makes your feed also look more put together when there's pops of white in each picture that you post. Alright, the biggest tip I have for you guys for making your feed look prettier and like trying to have a feed in general is to download this app called Unum or Unum. Don't really know how to say that. But basically you just load your Instagram onto here. It will load your pictures onto what you've already posted. So as you can see, this is my feed right now, and then you can add photos from your camera roll to see what they will look like once you post them on Instagram. So right here I'm just going to pick all the ones that I just edited and upload them onto here, and then now I could check like which one will look better first, which one will look better second, and stuff like that, so I don't have to post them and then delete them right after I post them because they don't look good with my other pictures, you know what I mean? So that's a pro tip for you guys to starting a feed. I think that's all for this video. Those are the pictures that I edit. Super simple, you literally do a total of 5 things, and if you like do them well and you know how to do them, you can edit pictures in like a minute and make them look so professional and so good. You can also sometimes, I don't do this, but my sister does and it looks really good, is she uses Facetune to blur backgrounds and stuff like that. Make sure you don't over blur because it'll be obvious that you didn't take it on a professional camera and you just used Facetune to blur it, which some people's pictures look like that. So if you're you and you're hearing this, maybe you should fix it. No shade, just saying. I hope you guys learned some things from this video of me editing my pictures, and yeah. Make sure you comment down below what your favorite filter is, because knowing me, I'll probably get sick of this filter that I'm using right now and probably look for a new filter to start editing my pictures with. So let me know your favorite filters and like your ways to edit pictures, because I definitely want to know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you turn on my post notifications. I post Monday, Wednesdays, and mostly Fridays, sometimes, all the time. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!